Guys, we know that 24-year-old Randy Stair arrived to this Weis supermarket just outside of Tunkhannock shortly before 11 o'clock yesterday evening with no intention of returning home. Police say 1 hour and 40 minutes after he arrived here, he went out to his car. He then returned to the store just a few moments later, but he was not alone. He was carrying two 12-gauge shotguns. He then opened fire, killing 3 of his co-workers before ultimately killing himself.
You just don't think of something like this happening in Tunkhannock, and it's just so sad.
Shock and a sense of grief throughout this small community just hours after 24-year-old Randy Stair, an employee at this Weis supermarket just outside Tunkhannock, shot and killed 3 of his co-workers. Police have identified them as 63-year-old Terry Sterling of South Montrose, 26-year-old Victoria Brong of Factoryville, and 47-year-old Brian Hayes of Springville. A 5th employee was also inside the store at the time, but was able to escape and called 911.
I wonder what was going through his head. You wish you could have talked to him, you know what I mean? You wish you could have been there for him and stopped it before things like this happened.
Police say shortly after he arrived to begin his shift at 11, Stair began blocking several of the store entrances in an attempt to prevent people from getting in or out of the building. Then, about an hour and 40 minutes later, he moved his car from the front lot to the side of the building, where he used it to block the door. Stair then took 2 12-gauge shotguns and 100 rounds of ammunition from the car and walked back through the main entrance. Once inside, he locked the front doors and then began opening fire throughout the store, killing the 3 victims before killing himself with a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
And if he wanted to kill himself, he should have just killed himself and let the people live.
In all, police say Stair fired 59 shots. Police found an additional 48 live rounds throughout the store. Now, I asked investigators whether there appears to be a motive in this case, whether Stair, who's from nearby Dallas, Luzerne County, had any motive, and they say at this point in their investigation, all motives are possible. That's the very latest. Reporting live here tonight in Eaton Township, Wyoming County, I'm Brian Sheehan, Fox 56 News, first at 10.